So we're heading out to 5,900, 5,600, which is way beyond the lightning farm. This looks like, yeah, this is definitely the nether mob switch. So yeah, that's definitely being loaded now. But we gotta go way past this to actually get to the new project. So this is the right location.
No.
Middle of nowhere. The other guys are still coming. What? Wait. Ooh.
Thank you.
Early Christmas. Yes.
Oh, come on. You have priority. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
We need to make a bunch of duplicates of these books here. The ones that say chunk 0 and chunk 1.
Should we make a backup?
We just need like maybe a stack of each of them. So if someone opens this shulker box here, we need to make 5 of them.
Oh,
Right here.
server is laggy.
Yeah, that's
We
really
make
bad.
5 just like this.
Sorry, we need to make 3 just like that.
Just like this. Okay,
For
I see
now.
they're split up. Every other one's a different book. Okay, so I made 16 and they want me to make 32, so I'll make another 16. So essentially what we're going to try to do is go over into the other dimension, the overworld. Harry placed down one of these, and then that's going to prevent the chunk from being, what is it, populated?
Saved.
Saved? So it won't be saved, so it won't remember that it's populated as well?
Yeah, that's why it's...
So it won't save anything, including population.
Ray?
I got my 2 boxes.
Wait until the autosave, just in case.
Where do I have to place my boxes? You haven't told me that.
So, the first one, I'm flying through and just placing some stuff, and the second
So
one,
I'll just follow you.
coming
Okay,
in
you
safe.
go first, and the second time, what do you?
Second time, both of us go.
Okay. Good luck, Johnny.
For a second, I panicked and thought that I got the ProtoTech seed wrong, but phew, it's here.
Oh, it's hiding in the trees. It's hiding in the ground. What the hell?
It's hiding. It's right here.
That is the most hidden igloo I've ever seen. Doesn't have a underground part.
Yeah, that was on purpose.
Really?
So we don't load chunks on accident because
Oh,
of the
thank you.
villagers. Or
Ah, true.
Ray, I can show you where you're gonna place your stuff when
Ooh,
we
okay.
eventually.
I'm watching you.
Okay.
It's in a totally different direction.
Really?
Let's see, where's the portal?
I have a job, guys. Someone actually trusts me to do something.
Then we go in this direction.
Okay. Dude, I have like such a random
there's
place to
more.
place my boxes.
We're over here.
And
What's special about this location?
if you see flowing water over here, I'm on the
I
ground
do.
next to it.
I do see flowing water.
Yes. You are
Can't
going
follow
to
me.
place your choker boxes in
I
this
don't
chunk,
see anymore.
Okay. Okay.
and I'm going to place them in this chunk.
Oh, okay.
And
Can
since
you
we've
corner?
loaded all this in, we obviously need to load it back up.
Okay, so when I fly over, will there be water here and stuff?
Yeah, it'll look exactly like this, and you're going to need to place your choker
thank
boxes
God I
right
finally
here.
found you guys.
Okay, I go south.
Server's up.
I don't see no shulker boxes here.
Yes, it worked.
Really?
We're good. Yes, we just need to leave an account here.
What just happened to the shulker boxes you placed before?
They disappeared. They're gone. We need to make more.
Okay, guys.
This public
is a
life
real
is gonna
witchery.
come in handy on my way
So,
to
so
Dubai.
you came in here
Done.
placing 2 shulker boxes at this igloo. I came in after you and gave you 2 more. We restarted. The other ones are gone. You placed in some more. Oh, so there's no snow in this chunk. That's because it didn't get populated.
You know, the
This
Star
corner
Destroyer
got
thing,
populated.
it's a
That
huge
corner
one of
got
Kika's shields, I think.
But not the rest of it didn't get
Really?
populated.
And if you
Yeah.
notice, there's a bunch of trees here. That's
Wow.
because this chunk keeps placing trees here every time you populate that chunk.
Want to see something cool?
Really? Just
God,
more
what is this?
trees and more trees?
You're just gonna, yeah, that's why we have to place some slabs and stuff here so that it just doesn't keep placing
Infinity
trees.
and mending?
I hate when the game just keeps growing trees and trees and more trees. It's just horrible.
It's the only cool thing I have.
So if the
That's a
autosave
lot.
detector is not working, do we just wing it?
We just wait because Ray,
Wait, I
we
can
do not
detect
wing
it.
this.
We can wing
I
it.
think I can detect it with console. Give me a moment.
Do not wing it, Ray.
Yeah.
That's a terrible idea.
Yay. I'm dead now. Alright, I'll be with you shortly. Speedster. Gotta find an ender
Okay,
chest.
we're heading off. The autosave detector just went off. Flying over here. Did you pass it?
No, I didn't pass it. It's just a little bit off.
Okay,
Alright,
right
epic.
here.
Right, yes. In this chunk right here.
Did I do it right?
Yes. Now, start building, well, kind of building the machine.
Here, I gotta take a
Alright.
picture of this water. This water's really important.
Weekly event can, I mean, everyone can start building the thing now.
Everybody
Yes.
build stuff. Is this where I get to take a nap? Cause
Where
yeah, we
it's
need to
all
make a nice platform here. If somebody wants to get some nice blocks just inside this chunk.
I found you,
I
Speedster.
mean, we have cobblestone.
Something nice.
Damn it, I came in for a dive.
Okay, so we got both accounts AFKing, and they're both locations. We got a platform here. This will be our working location. From here, we'll be able to flip different switches and turn on the different devices. We also got the autosave detector over there. So now we're just going to start building. We're building out two different directions, and there's some prominent features at the end of these redstone lines. One of them being an igloo, and the other one being flowing water source coming out of a mountain. If you ever played like in this version 1.12, you notice that when you like come into a new area, like in another dimension, all the lava that would be spewing from the ceiling would already be to the ground when you would see it. I noticed this in the 1.13 snapshots, brought to the attention of the speedrunning community, as this made entering the nether dimension extremely laggy, and you essentially would have to let it all completely finish flowing before you could really move around. Meaning any person that was doing speedrunning going into the nether dimension would lose a lot of time in the newer versions. So they changed it from the lava instantly flowing while the chunks were being populated, to making it that the lava would slowly flow when the chunks were populated. And Coolman noticed in the code how they allowed the lava or water to quickly flow when chunks get populated. The developers did this in the code by allowing tile ticking to occur instantly. So instead of lava having to move one block and another block and another block, in this brief moment, the lava source could reach its maximum all within one game tick. So if it was somehow possible to freeze the game in that state, everything across the entire Minecraft world would have this attribute applied to it. And in October of 2019, Johnny attempted to make this possible in survival. So for the last 6 months, Johnny has been making it possible to do this in survival with a flick of a switch. And not only that, he also applied this to the igloo, which means that stuff like sand or dragon eggs will instantly fall from where they're placed down to the ground. We put in some of the redstone. We got redstone lines here, redstone lines here. We got some redstone lines over here. The guys are also building the autosave detector over there. This one's going to that water piece. There's like a little flowing water it's going to, and this one's going to that igloo over there. Okay, Johnny, so I think I finished with that line there. You said you have some like massive rail thing we need to place in. This is the line that we completed. Now we're going to build the rail butted system at the end that's going to overload the server with updates. So we got to build a whole bunch of rails here, which we're going to update. So we're going to go up a little higher than the ground, and then we're going to build this whole chunk in with cobble. So we're placing in a lot of rails across this chunk as well as part of this chunk over here. It should be enough to overwhelm our server, and we have to do 15 layers of this, so quite a bit. And there's another one of these over by the igloo. We're just here by the sacred water. We go up and start another route. So we reached a total of 15 layers. That was a lot of rail placing. Look at all that. All those are full of rails. That is insane. A little more redstone needs to be to hook them all together, but we're just going to do the majority of the stuff. How are we doing on rail placing? Oh, I'm number 1 in rail placing. Awesome. So I guess we're kind of done with this area except for some other redstone. High five. Ah, you got thorns for real? I think I might took a wrong turn. We're at the igloo. Okay, so let's figure out we need to place in more rails. Speedster and Johnny were working on a very technical part of this build when something really bad happened, which caused us to get set back several hours.
Okay.
So you've been working on this problem for the last almost 3 hours.
Yes.
So what happened?
Um. So we've been making a bunch of backups, so that if anything goes wrong with the whole save states and we accidentally save a chunk that shouldn't be saved, we can load a backup. So yeah, that happened. Something went wrong, so we loaded a backup.
So what
But
exactly went
then,
wrong?
just Speedster and I, we were flying to load, to place the shulker boxes that would keep a chunk from being loaded, but it got really laggy and we couldn't make it in time, so chunks got saved. So we had to load a backup. But then, in the backup we loaded, a bunch of people were at the chunks that couldn't be loaded. What caused the backup to be necessary? We'd saved some chunks that weren't supposed to be saved. And anyways, in the backup, a bunch of people were still in the chunks that needed to be loaded. We had to do this whole thing to get everyone out of the chunk. We had to save state the chunk before anyone could leave. Except in my account, which was the account that had all the stuff that we needed to save state, was stuck in a chunk that needed to be save stated.
Dang.
So we got into this whole mess where we had to recreate everything that we needed to do to use save states. And then 3 hours later, we've gotten a few accounts out.
So yeah, we're still placing rails. Got a bunch of the guys on. We got Camp, Xrota, Johnny, Kayle, Khazamer, Pineapple, myself, Speedster, a gamer. So we just finished all the rails for this side. This is the igloo side. 15 layers, chunk and a half worth of rails, every single layer. Kaylee's connecting that side. The guys are also connecting this side. Now what we're going to do is we'll hook up this with our redstone line over there so that they work together. Currently, Johnny and Speedster are working over at the other spot. So we've been putting in a lot of redstone underneath. We got to hook essentially this platform, hook it up to those lines over there. And it's actually kind of difficult because we have limited space underneath here. So we made a little more room. But yeah, we will pick up progress on this. In the meanwhile, the ProtoTech guys went ahead and finished that side. And now it's time for us to actually test it out. The gravity is normal in Minecraft. Oh, there it goes, went off.
I usually just save the switch. Flip
Turn it
that.
on, turn it on,
Flip that.
turn it on.
Flip that. Now it's on. There we go.
Just like that, it's on. That's crazy.
Yep.
Gravity amplifier is activated.
Oh, there's a really satisfying thing that you can do. You just make a really high pile of sand, mine the bottom block, and it basically, you mine one block, and it just travels upwards.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, there's like a really consistent spacing between them all. Defies everything about Minecraft. Like literally breaking Minecraft by doing this. Think about it, if you're like building an ocean monument, you're like, oh, I don't want to wait for that sand to fall the whole way. Oh,
It just falls onto the button.
falls onto it. Yeah, this is exactly like I used to see in my old sand generator. That's how I actually discovered the dragon egg breaking trick. Because I noticed that sand was falling on slabs when it shouldn't have been. Can't even get rid of sand. Like anti-sand remover. So Johnny went on to show me that he made a portal pearl warp from our nether hub all the way out to this very far location. Within a matter of seconds, you can actually reach this destination. He also showed me how he kind of stabilized it by linking the Y levels up together.
The portal warp on the overworld side I normally see works better. You just throw it into this portal.
Oh, okay.
And now I'm over here.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I did glitch
And
into the
this
ground.
is just a portal that goes into the overworld side one.
So this one you actually travel through the portal.
Yeah. Usually helps me.
Oh, I guess jumping. Okay. I can tell this is by the machine. All the holes in the ground.
No, this is just... I was spamming some dragon eggs.
Yeah, I know, I could tell.
Oh, yeah, that worked for me.
I think it's because you moved your portal down in the ground. Well, my portals are never in the ground. Ah, this place looks familiar.
Well, my portals have an overworld side.
Oh, and you can fix that by putting them down in the ground?
Yeah, because that makes them link up to the overworld side. And that also makes it so you can use them both ways. You can use a portal warp back.
Ah, nice.
And those books, which I have here,
Okay, so we got save
except there's
state
not very many of them.
chunks in this direction.
You make some copies of those books just to fill the rows.
Okay, I'm standing by the switch. It just went off. Wanna
I
go?
just went off. Yeah. So you're doing the chunk with the water?
Yep, I'm doing chunk with water. A little bit of latency. The server. I'm doing chunk with water. Doing chunk with water. Miner down.
Miner
The
down.
same chunk as the water. Okay, so the water is a good indicator if it worked. I guess it was.
Yeah.
I thought. Oh,
Well,
there's snow. Yeah, snow also a good indicator.
Water's gonna be there every time, but this block of water here will only be there if it worked. Right here.
Oh, there.
If it didn't work, it won't flow over the chunk border.
Really? Why would it not flow over the chunk border?
Because if it didn't work, it would mean that this chunk saved, and then when you load it, it won't have any block updates, so it won't flow over. But if you do it, the chunk hasn't saved, it'll place the water with chunk population, which means it will send updates, so it will flow over the chunk border.
Huh. That is crazy. Okay, so we still need to do some redstone on this, right?
Yeah, this is the last bit that we need to do with
Oh,
the
this
chunk
last bit.
unpopulated.
So this has to do with chunk border here, right?
Yeah, we have to get this rail butted and in this location.
It needs to be butted. Oh, it is butted. Okay, so it's butted now.
So, yeah, now we fly back. Except don't move back at all. Just go in a straight line. If you backtrack, then you'll load in the chunks after saving them.
What was the purpose of us leaving?
So the reason we were over there was to place that piston and get it so that we could power that thing. Basically, now that we're here, once all those chunks we know are unloaded, we flip this switch and that will push the rail in the unloaded chunks. Except it'll only load in like 3 of them, so that it won't populate them, but we'll still be able to, edit the chunks.
Oh, there it goes. Just went off.
Autosave. Now we flip this and wait for the autosave again.
3. Yeah, this is probably faster. 3. Is there a statistic for this?
I think it's just crafted book.
Crafted
And I
book?
think I'm the top of it.
About crafted book and quill.
That's writable book. And I'm also the top of it.
Wow. 1,300 writable books. Insane.
Oh, I opened too many shulker boxes.
Huh, you just got kicked from the server. That's funny.
And that's why no one can do both of these. I'm always worried of the original's save stating. That was how I lost the first original.
Oh man, that was crazy listening to you guys trying to recover from that.
That was annoying. One time I was making the save state thing, like for the block museum, and I died in the save stated chunk, and it unloaded, and all my stuff just disappeared.
Now the autosave.
Now.
Okay, chunk with the water. Get some boxes. Awesome, done.
Great. And if you come down here, you can also see that the water went over the chunk border, which means it worked last time we save stated.
Awesome. Such a nuisance water just keeps coming back.
Nuisance is when I was testing this and this water would always make a bunch of puddles that weren't source blocks. You know those? Just water there
Really?
that shouldn't be there.
Yeah, like glitched water.
That's what happens if we don't have this wall here.
Dang.
Ray,
What?
bad news. The powered rail thing didn't work.
Oh.
I think I pushed it in the wrong spot. I told you this spot is cursed, Ray. It's cursed to always go wrong.
Maybe I did put it down. Maybe you said like put a piston down and I just put it without thinking.
It's cursed.
So you're saying this got saved over here now, so it's we leave it over here.
Yeah, it's fine. We just need to. Now we have to save state this thing 2 more times.
Okay, down and good.
Mine are too. Alright.
Water looks good. Okay, so I can start building.
Yeah.
Oh, the box are still here. Place them
What?
again.
Wasn't unloaded. What happened? Chunk shouldn't have been able to save like this. Oh.
Wait, is that the right? Oh, the pattern's not right.
The pattern's not right. When were these placed?
Right before we start building, right? We place them down, we start building. Okay, it went.
Okay. And same thing as always.
Right. See the water. Okay, mine.
Hey. I'll just.
Okay,
Oh,
I get
wait,
my
is the water
spreadsheet
there?
down. Yep.
Water's there. If there's no water in this chunk, it means that, well, we did the save state wrong. And if there's water in this chunk but not in the other chunk, then it means that we
So
timed
the other
it
guys can
wrong.
come and we can build it up again.
Yeah.
Round 2.
For me, this is round like 20 something.
Okay, so there's redstone in all these already. Pretty sure Pineapple did that.
I have a
Now we
couple
have
weapons
to
for you.
bud them.
Power the redstone. Place the levers along here,
Oh, okay.
along this side, and then just power them all.
Okay.
And once you've powered them all, you just update it, like there. So that they all power. See? You just update them.
Oh, they all power on. All the rails are butted. Removed all the levers. Power on that side. You butted all these rails up here. Everything's hooked together. We're ready to leave this chunk. So everybody, I guess, head back to the platform.
So, are we going to try this out today?
Yes.
But
Oh, it went off twice.
it just
Is it supposed to go off twice?
went off. Sometimes. So I extracted. So no one went over there, right?
Yeah.
I click this. Then we click this.
Okay.
Then we click this.
Oh,
They all turned off.
that was insane. Just turned all
Damn.
these off. What the heck?
Okay, Ray.
Hold on.
Watch this.
No, hold on a second. I want to do this. So flick this lever, a bunch of repeaters. Instantly goes through all the repeaters. No delay. I heard that.
You don't want to see the speedy clock? Click the button.
Click the button. Oh, that was scary.
You just fired all the snowballs out at once.
Jesus.
If we had open space,
cool.
now
That
I'll
sounds
put
so
arrows in
loud.
there. Who wants to?
Arrows?
You want to stand in front?
Oh! I should have
didn't
all
do
the
it
arrows
crazy.
at once.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, don't put
no.
TNT in there.
Did
I have-
fireworks work in this version?
Yeah.
Don't give me any ideas, Johnny. I'm not
So is this torch, is this redstone on or off? I guess it's on.
It's on butted. This is block update suppression. You click it and it'll turn on and off as many times as it possibly can.
Oh. Now it's a power of 1 on top. Like
Yeah,
the
'cause
the actually broken. Now it's a
redstone
power of
goes-
9. Jeez.
Oh.
What the heck? It drops out all. Oh,
Yep. Just shoots
dude,
out
you could
all
do
the
super
atoms.
fast crafting. Think how fast you could craft stuff. It take forever to put items into there, but once it was in there, you could just drop it. Oh my goodness, that's insane. Oh, thank you for all the items. You can fill up someone's inventory really quickly. I guess we could try this first.
I mean, this'll just shoot out a whole lot of items.
Yeah. Are we ready? Go ahead and give it a try.
Let's see the entity. He has-
Oh!
That's all of them.
Oh, it actually did take them from all of them. Dude, completely fill my inventory up within seconds. That's so cool. You can make instant dropper lines to
Okay, so
take
can
stuff.
you have like 20?
Oh, you can keep pushing the button super fast too? There's like no delay
Yeah,
on the button
The
pushing.
button doesn't have a delay.
plates?
Oh, wait. I want to show you something real quick. Jump onto the pressure plate camp
I
nut.
already did.
Sorry, I meant jump onto it.
Oh!
Wait! That shouldn't have closed the server.
You jumped on a pressure plate and just killed the server.